We're going to take 4 shoulder rolls backwards with that bend in your knees. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and rolling forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take 4 back, hands on your shoulders, making circles with your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and circling forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take that into your whole arm. We're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go straight into a roll down, so head first, rolling down through your spine. Make sure you don't miss out any of the vertebrae, all the way till your hands come to the floor. We're going to take a bend of your knees and a stretch, and another bend and stretch, and bending again and walking out to plank. And we're going to take 4 rolls into plank. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to press down into the upper body stretch. Make sure you're not sinking into your lower back and you're opening up your shoulders. And then pushing back into downward dog. We're going to take 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Open up your shoulders and inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Make sure you're pushing your heels down into the floor as far as they'll go. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Now you're going to walk your feet to your hands, slowly stretching out the backs of your legs. And just hang here for a minute. Take your elbows if you want to increase the stretch. Hands back on the floor, bending your knees, engaging your core, and rolling up through your spine with your head coming last. And we're going to do that 4 times. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of mobility drills now based around increasing your flexibility in your shoulders and in your upper back. So, first one, you're going to start in this tabletop position. So you've got hands right underneath your shoulders, you've got knees underneath your hips, and you want your pelvis and your spine in neutral. So to start off with, you don't want to be tucked under or arched, you want to be in neutral position. So the neck as well, just soften your gaze downwards to the floor. You don't want to be crunched up like this or let the neck drop, just keep it elongated. Good. So make sure that you're comfortable in this position first. Keep your abdominals engaged as well, that's important. So first of all, we're going to take an inhale, breathing in, and we're going to come up into an arch, looking at the ceiling. Inhale. And now we're going to take an exhale, coming through neutral, and then we're going to tuck your tailbone, bring your tailbone down to the floor, looking between your arms, and stretching your back out here on the exhale. And we're going to repeat that. Inhale, coming through neutral, up to the arch, and exhale through neutral and curving. And again, inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and last time, inhale and exhale, and back to neutral. Good. And just pushing back onto your legs. We're going to take 4 breaths here to stretch out your lower back. Breathing in and out, and in. Really feel your shoulders really broad, really wide in this position, and out. And last time, in and out. Good. And coming back to neutral. So another exercise to stretch out your upper back and your shoulders is this one. So we're going to take your right arm, crossing underneath your left head on the floor, looking up to the ceiling. And you should feel a stretch across the back of your shoulder and your back. So we're going to take 4 breaths here. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And last one, in. And out. Now we're going to open your left arm over your head. That increases the stretch and the torsion in your upper body. And we're going to take 4 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, uncrossing your arm, pushing up, coming back to neutral. Good. Now, I'll show you the other side from the front. It's a little bit clearer, I think. And we're going to do the same thing with the left arm crossing under. So, starting off in neutral, neutral spine, neutral neck. Good. And crossing under. And 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Now deepening the stretch, arm over your head, increasing the torsion. And breathing in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And last one, in. And out. Uncrossing your arm, pushing up. And coming back to tabletop. Good. Now one other mobility drill you can do, moves a little bit more. You want your arms further apart, so not underneath your shoulders anymore. Still on your knees, and we're going to go from one side to the other. All the way down and round. And you should get through all the little painful bits in your spine. Let's do 2 more this side. And let's go to the other side. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay, so another stretch for your shoulders that you can do is using a wall, hand against the wall, let your whole arm rest against it and look away. And you can push away from the wall slightly, just very gently, don't go too much, and feel that stretch across your whole shoulder and just play around a little bit here. Good. And hold this for, I'd say, between about 15 to 30 seconds here. And breathe into it. Good. So let's say we've held it for that long. Coming across to the other shoulder. Same thing. Arm flat against the wall, as far as it'll go, and looking away from it. Holding for at least 15 seconds. Breathing into it. One other stretch now, again, for your shoulders and opening them up, is this reverse tabletop position. So, I'll show you from the side, or diagonal. We're going to start here, we're going to push up into tabletop. Now you should feel a stretch all the way across your chest. Keep your legs engaged. Imagine that you're holding something like a ball between your thighs, so don't let them flop out or come in. Keep them in alignment. Good. And let's hold this for 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now another variation of this, you can stretch your legs and hold it here. Which also works your glutes. Good. And that should help open up this area. Okay, so to finish off, let's just do the cool down, just to relax a little bit and stretch your back out in a more relaxing way. So feet parallel underneath your hips. We're going to go with a roll down, head first, all the way down, nice and slowly through your spine. Again, if there's any areas that feel a bit tight, just pause there for a minute, breathe into it and keep going down. Good, now we're going to take, just hanging here, if you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Hanging over and breathing in and out. Really focus on breathing into your back and in and out. Last one, in and out. Hands coming to the floor, we're going to take a bend and stretch and bend and stretch. And coming down to a crouch, going to roll forwards and rock back. And rocking forwards and back. And last time forwards and back. Now we're going to send your legs all the way over your head and stretch out your spine. Good. And just breathe into it here. Breathing in and out. Locking your hands and stretching your shoulders. If you want, you can bend your knees here, increase the stretch a bit. Good. And when you've had enough, just rolling down slowly through your spine and hugging your knees to your chest, just to take some of the tension out of your lower back. Good, and you're going to take a little rock from side to side, just massaging your lower back. Good. And when you're ready, just letting go. Feet come back to the floor. Again, lying on the floor. Good.